Hey everybody, hope you are doing well. It's time we do a deeper cut by Van Halen. We're going to go back to Van Halen 2 and the song DOA, otherwise known as Dead or Alive. And really heavy riff here, which seems very appropriate for a song title, titled DOA or Dead or Alive. Yeah, I know it sounds obvious, but hey. With that said, no further stalling. Let's just check out DOA by Van Halen.
They sent the sheriff down to try and drive us away. We was sitting ducks for the policeman. They found a dirty-faced kid in a garbage can. Ooh. And I'm alone. I'm on the highway. The mayor down in his pickup truck. The jury look at me say, Alan, yeah. And I'm alone, I'm on the highway. Oh yeah, dead or alive, dead or alive.
All right, a couple things I want to say about this song. First, I love how very early on in the band's career they figure it out, whether it be Ted Templeman or Don Landy, whoever was engineering this particular track or producing this particular track, but also pretty much their entire recording history. When you listen to Van Halen, they learned early on that Eddie is such a spectacularly unique guitar player that they have to treat him almost like a second vocalist. It's like Dave is on this side singing the lead vocal, but Eddie is on this side playing another lead vocal on his guitar. It's a dual. It's almost like if you had a duet or a duo and they were singing in harmony together, whether you're, talking about, classic duos like the Righteous Brothers or Sam and Dave, or even, I don't care, the Osmonds. It doesn't matter. When you have dual vocalists, you have to treat them equally in the left and right side within the stereo mix. Well, they didn't have a dual vocalist, but they had this extraordinary guitar player, and they had to, in many of their recordings, treat his guitar playing and his riffage like a second vocalist. I mean, it's not like they were a trio, they were a quartet, but Alex, Eddie, and Michael were mostly playing live in the studio. So it's almost like Eddie is the lead vocalist and the rhythm section is backing him up. And then Dave will come in and obviously sing probably live, but there's also plenty of vocal overdubs with Dave. So it's interesting how they mix that. Second thing I want to mention is there are a lot of people out there who just bag on Michael Anthony's bass playing as, oh, he's not the great bass player. He's not as good as the rest of the members. I've always maintained that Michael plays for the song. Okay. And with Alex being a bombastic drummer and Eddie being the remarkable guitar player he is, and then Dave's stage personality even coming through in the studio mixes when he's singing, Michael's got to be the backbone. He's got to be right there playing perfectly, whether it just be playing the root note repeatedly, like in Running with the Devil, or other songs where he gets to stretch a little bit, but he's still got to be right there because he's the entire backbone of the band that holds the whole song together. With that said, if you haven't paid attention to Michael's bass playing, you're missing out on something. So in this little section here, I just want you to concentrate. Eddie's going to be playing the guitar solo, but I want you to listen to Michael's bass work. Listen to this. It's right about here. Again, it's Michael playing for the song. He goes to the part, where he's playing the boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo with a couple of flourishes over it. But when Eddie jumps into the solo, there's this wonderful little octave move up the fingerboard. Listen to it one more time. Again, it's subtle, and it's usually fairly hard to really pull out of the mix unless you're concentrating on listening to the bass lines. But Michael's bass playing is subtly great. I mean, it's subtle, but in its subtlety, it is just truly great. And again, it holds the entire group sonically together, because without that foundationally, while Eddie is doing his magic and Alex is holding down a steady rhythm, but with the flourishes that Alex was very capable of doing, if Michael isn't right there maintaining the actual melody of the song or the rhythmic part of the song melodically, you would lose the song. It would start to drift apart. So anyway, just wanted to point that out. Thanks for watching. Please know that I appreciate you. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. We can talk about it further, okay? Y'all take care. Appreciate you. Take care.